So Olivier just joined our party. Look at that. One more person to be a meat shield, right? Because that's all we are here. We're meat shields. I have recommended to the mayor that she take a break from her labors, but she has stated that alleviating the citizens' concerns and bringing back peace to Bose comes first. I couldn't be more happy that Mayor Maybell has matured into such a fine young woman, but I wish she would take better care of herself sometimes. Yep. Makes sense. Anybody? Nope. I hear you all had a stroke of bad luck. Mayor Maybell received a message from the Bracer Guild about what happened. I guess it was kind of unavoidable, but I'm still ashamed to say it happened. Well, it was out of our control to begin with, and I can't say that the Royal Army was necessarily at fault either. I can. It was totally their fault. Yeah, whatever. And if any of you Sky Bandits can hear me, you just wait until I get my hands on you. Yep, she's gonna hit them with her stick. Oh, you changed positions. Do you have new dialogue? No, you do not. Okay, whatever. Nobody in there. I have a female friend by the name of Mirano. Oh yes, the Shadow Mare. Her father was aboard the airliner that went missing. I am sure there are a lot of other people also worried about family members who still haven't returned. There's a high possibility that these burglars and Sky Bandits may be one and the same. I hope this investigation can yield some pertinent information about this group. We can give you information. There's a girl named Josette. She and Estelle are besties. And there's a guy named Kyle. Estelle is also very fond of him. There we go. All the information you could ever need. Alright. Let's go around and talk to people, I guess. Hello. With all the soldiers flooding the South Block, there's not much room to do any shopping there. I had planned to go see some ornament engraving work, but I guess I'll go to the Bose Market instead. Alright. Cool. Hello. Fanny says she wants to dine at the Anterose again. But this just isn't a place we can afford all the time. I'm going to have to work a part-time job and save up some money. Good luck. Whenever I eat good food, I feel so happy. The much-praised food at the Anterose was beyond my wildest expectations. I'd love to indulge myself there at least once a year. Okay, that's not too bad. Once a year. Like, you guys can do once a year, right? Come on. Oops, not you. It's odd to see the border garrison directly involved instead of bracers. I wonder if it has anything to do with the recent burglaries and missing airliner. They're probably just, trying to make it look like they're actually doing work. Not just, riding our coattails, taking our credit. Hey, Mina. What? I'm thinking about becoming a merchant and opening my own shop. Is that so? Well, I guess having a goal is always a good thing. Now all you need to do is figure out how to become one, right? Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I can do to help you out. Oh. Really? Yeah, as long as it's within reason. Okay, that's different than her previous, right? Her previous was just like shooting down his dreams, but now she's actually gonna help him? It's not going to be easy. I feel like this is the first time you've said anything kind like that to me. We were just thinking the same thing, dude. Alright, cool. We're on the same wavelength. My mom caught me sneaking into the market and yelled at me. Aw, I'm so sorry, Claire. Why doesn't she like you coming here? My husband was the one who said, let's start this business to begin with. Then right at the last minute, he shoved everything on me. And he ran back to the village by himself, leaving me to shoulder the burden. What in the world was he thinking when he cut and ran like that? Sorry. So sorry. Good luck with that. I wonder if my mother wants to see my father. Sometimes I can see this look of loneliness in her face. Oh, I think your husband was the guy who was like watching the gate at the farm, right? Or the village. Keeping people from like going out, getting eaten by the monster. I'm sure he has a good reason. I don't remember what it is, but I'm sure he has a good reason. It appears that we've got the army coming and going here in town now. I can't stand that repugnant group with their pretentious attitudes. Okay, dude. It looks like we've got some members of the Royal Army here in the market. I wonder if there was some sort of trouble. I wonder too. It doesn't look like there's anything in particular on sale at any of these stores today. But this is no time to shirk my duties. This is for the future of my home budget. And who knows, there may just be a bargain in here somewhere. Good luck, I guess. I hear there were some burglaries in the South Block. All the well-established shops are situated on that street. Meat, vegetables, fish. I wonder what I should make for supper tonight. I've got to think about what to do for a side dish, whether we have to deal with burglars, the Royal Army, or whatever. I wonder if the Queen would ever entertain the idea of making a holiday where we don't have to think about side dishes. I mean, you don't have to think about side dishes. All you need is a bowl of rice and some soy sauce. Yeah. There were a bunch of scary men outside. Did something happen? The westward-bound airliner has finally resumed flights. Now I'll finally be able to stock up on vegetables for Milan. Alright, now it's time to stock up and sell, sell, sell. Good luck, good luck. Good luck, man. Some burglars broke into my house last night and stole preserved food. Unfortunately, at that time, only my wife and daughter were at home. Oh no. Though no harm came to them, they were rather shaken up from the whole ordeal. Yeah, no kidding. My wife sent me off with a smile this morning, but I'm still worried about them and the house. Where were you, dude? Shouldn't the market be closed at night? Where were you? That's the question. I've heard rumors that the army found the missing airliner. I wonder what happened to my fiancé. And what about the other passengers? What happened to the guy? Oh, here he is. I was gonna say, what happened to the guy who's, like, always creeping on you? The girl working here at the confectionery shop has been looking a little blue recently. I wonder if she's worried about something. Sorry, dude. So sorry for you. You're just gonna have to find someone else, man. Okay, and these are the pilgrimage people? It looks like flights have started back up again. Now we can finally head to Rouen. I've really got to start keeping an eye on my wife's shopping habits. Personally, I think people should live a little more modestly than my wife does. Due to airliner flights being cancelled, I've had way more than my fill of shopping. It looks like my husband's about to have a heart attack after seeing how much I bought. What's that, you say? The city was hit up by some burglars? What a despicable bunch, trying to make a profit stealing from others. I sure hope someone hurries up and catches those crooks. I sure wish the shop owner would take better care of the antique books. Maybe I should go put in a word or two about that. Good luck. Have fun. Anything new for us? Ooh, we have another issue out. Yes, please. Alright, cool. We'll see if Niall's new article made it into this issue. Whoa, aren't you? Oh, it's because Olivier is with us. No, I'm sure of it. You're that guy from before. What's up, my good managerial sir? Thanks for the meal last time. Oh my, didn't I have you arrested already? I guess I'm going to have to report you again. Now, let's not do anything brash, my friend. You guys are actually quite blessed. To have an owner with the eyes to recognize the value of an artful man such as myself is quite wondrous, truly. And she is an exquisite beauty, is she not? Like a flower in bloom. The future of Antarose is as bright as a field, bathed eternally in the noontime glow of a crisp spring day. I can't believe you defy the owner like that. What kind of manager are you? Joshua, are you actually helping? Are you actually helping Olivier? Tisk tisk. Are you helping Olivier? Dear me, consider this a managerial failure on my part. My sincerest apologies to the owner. Oh, or is he like... I don't think he was helping Olivier. I think he was like talking about this guy and like how could you hire Olivier and cost Maybelle the wine or whatever it was, the Chardonnay. I think. Yeah. Okay, they are reprimanding the manager for hiring Olivier, for not seeing through him. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. I do understand where Marion is coming from, but I find it hard to agree with her assessment. Although they're just soldiers like anyone else, I find the members of Her Royal Highness's personal guards to be the most polite and understanding. Okay. I don't care much for soldiers. They tend to be boorish and overbearing. Why must they behave so? Why can't they just act their ages? Of course, I know they're not all like that, but still. Okay, well, that's a generalization, but okay. Like anywhere else, this place was reduced to rubble during the 100 Days War, but it was also the quickest to rebuild when it was over. Of course, there's a reason for that. The merchants all got together and pooled their profits to fund the revival effort. Oh sure, Bow's merchants all love the freedom to earn and spend at will, but when push comes to shove, we'll band together every time. I'm proud to have lived my life as a Bow's merchant. Alright. Not long ago, a very important, very valuable bottle of wine was completely downed by a customer, a non-paying customer, mind you. That was the first time in a while that I've heard the manager let out his, special cry of dismay. It's a shriek, really. It sounds just like a little girl, or someone who's been kicked very smartly in the bagpipes. Okay, cool. Olivier, look what you did. Look what you did. Just pushing your goods on me without even sweetening the pot does not make for a successful negotiation. Given the circumstances, I think a discount is entirely appropriate. I just can't make a deal here. Why can't I close a deal to save my life? Is it my haircut? Bad body odor? Great adios, do I smell? I literally have no idea what's going on between these two. Like, I understand they have some sort of negotiation going on, but I can't tell. Like, what? I just don't understand it. My stars, whenever a man in uniform shows up, I can't help but think of the past. It's been a long road for us. Alright. I'm not sure what to do now. My lovely Grand Chardonnay was down completely while I was out on break. The owner simply laughed it off, but I do feel responsible for not safeguarding it better. Dude, Olivier would have gotten to it one way or the other, man. These poor people, they've been scarred by this guy. Our prized Grand Chardonnay was drunk, in full, free of charge, and the owner seemed not to care at all. Well, from the sound of it, Maybelle just has too much money. Like, she has more money than she even knows what to do with, so... She's about my age, so how can she have her head so high in the clouds about this? The manager, by contrast, practically swallowed his tongue. I've never seen anyone turn such an unholy shade of red. Well, I guess such an unnatural color is a pretty natural reaction, all things considered. Poor guy. Yeah. Do you feel guilty at all, Olivier? Like, you've scarred these people for life. I heard a shrill scream from the manager the other day. The stuffed nightmares are made of that. I wonder what happened this time. I often hear that subdued shriek from him when new staff members arrive, actually, so I suppose there's nothing to worry about. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright. Why do military personnel have to be so arrogant? Bracers are much nicer, and that's why I like them. That's why I like them too, you know? It seems to be rather noisy outside. I wonder if something happened. Nope, nothing at all. Although we're trying to conduct worship services in here, it certainly is loud outside. This town never stops being noisy all year long. Alright. Did I miss? Where's the hotel? Here it is. Did you ever get to go to Antaros? I don't care what the manager says. Today I'm leaving on time and going shopping. I need to blow off some steam from the last time he made me work overtime. I hope he at least paid you. Phew. In the past, employees worked together in an effort to gain customer satisfaction. But the way young kids think these days sure has changed. In one way or another, things often don't go as expected. No, it's totally your fault, dude. Looks like the bandits had enough sense to know we'd be a lousy target. Do more harm than good to attack us. There are a lot of larger shops and shopkeepers in the South District, but once the sun goes down, the roads are practically deserted. If we got raided, all they'd find are a bunch of leftover ingredients. And I think only a mouse would be happy with a haul like that. I mean, if it's the bandits, they kind of need the food, you know? The ancient dragons that lived before the Great Collapse. It almost seems as if they removed themselves from this land of their own volition. I mean, maybe. I hear the southern shopping district got trashed by bandits. It's all because Bose is rich. You get money, you get robbed. Been that way for as long as I can remember. Alright. Seems my workshop was attacked by the bandits as well. Have they no shame? I'm a bit worried about one of my workers, a man named Nigel. I thought you said he was I thought you said that he betrayed you. Why are you worried about him now? Sure hope he's okay. What? It's weird. Oh, is he the guy who works in the ornament shop? The one who only cares about money? I have no idea who any of these people are. I'm so sorry. Landing port? It seems like the airliner landed in Rouen. And we've got the Royal Army's patrol ships here in Bose. I wonder if they're here to investigate the string of burglaries. Only flights for the counterclockwise looping Cecilia have resumed. All those passengers who are boarding, please make your way to the gate. Alright, can we go on? Can we get on? Oh, that's cool. I'm guessing that's the Cecilia. I'd better take care of the basic inspections for the patrol ships while the boss is looking over the Cecilia. He's going to blow his top again if I don't hurry and get my work done. Even if I'm busy or not, I'm always getting yelled at. Sounds like it's time for a new job. Go to Rouen. People in Rouen are nice. That airship is. Isn't it one of those patrol ships which belong to the Royal Army? Speaking of Army patrol ships, they were used in the war 10 years ago and are famous for achieving great military results. Airships are just awesome, aren't they? Yeah, they are awesome. They're pretty cool looking. The Cecilia, which had been standing by in Rouen, has arrived. And what's more, it appears that the patrol ships from Leiston Fortress have come too. I'd like to say that this is the most excited I've been in a while, but I'm feeling a little rusty. It's been what, like a week? A couple of days? Oh, so that's the Cecilia, which means the one we saw, the blue one we saw earlier, was probably for the army, which is fine, whatever. It was quite a bit smaller. And we have found the Lind, so, you know, I'm sure it'll be back in commission soon. Alright, I think we've done all the shops, so it's time to... No, that's... Wait. Yeah. Time to hit up the South Block. Oh. Are you bracers here to ask a few questions yourselves? This is a mess for the both of us, I tell you. Oh, well, you're not as rude as Morgan, so. We'll be done with our questioning here soon, so how about sitting tight until we finish? I can't talk to anybody? Alright, well, that's rude. Hogging all the witnesses to yourself. General Morgan may be stubborn, but he's running the show, and he's a very capable leader. I wouldn't expect any less from the man who defeated the Imperial Army in the war a decade ago. But what gets me is why he's having so much trouble this time around. Because there is a mole, because you guys have a traitor in your midst. Just saying. Now we've got burglars running amok in the city? I swear, what's happening to Bose? I'm just glad they left this house alone, though I'm baffled as to why. They certainly didn't do their homework on this city. Yeah, they should have hit up the mayor's house, which apparently wasn't hit up, and your house, because you're the shadow mayor, right? So you must be full of money. I was shocked when I heard about the South Block being hit by burglars. Myrna's mother was here alone, you see. Oh no. Fortunately, this house was untouched in the burglaries. But it's at times like this that it makes you feel uneasy when there's no man at home. I'm just glad that Myrna brought Simon over to watch the house. I mean, yeah, just keep a bat by the bed, you know? I can't believe these sky bandits managed to circumvent our search and just walked right into town and burglarized a bunch of places. We were really outdone this time. Yes you were. Yes you were. That's why bracers are better. I'm trying to ask a few questions here. Would you mind getting out of the way? Rude. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is an official investigation. Move it along. You are being rude, though. Just because you said you're not trying to be rude, doesn't mean you're not being rude. Alright. We already went in here, did we not? We did. Alright. Did we go in here? Yes, we did. I'm guessing we talked to you already. Are you the braces we heard about? Since the mayor has asked you to look into things, I have no choice but to allow it. Just don't get in the way of the army's investigation. Alright. There's probably still some important information we haven't gathered. We should continue to ask around a bit longer and see what we can come up with. Darn it! My shop got ripped off by a bunch of thieving criminals. And they took off with every last one of my pricey goods, too. Why did this have to happen to me at a time when there are hardly any goods around to begin with? I'm sorry, man. What have you got left? From the looks of it, the same things as before, so doesn't look like it's a big loss. Houses. We're already in here. It looks like this store was hit by the burglars as well. I guess this isn't the time to be talking about business deals. My factory! Oh yeah, you are Nigel. My factory and all my goods! They're gone! I've got to report this to either the army or the Bracer Guild ASAP. Now hold on just a minute. If either one of these groups saw what was written in that stolen ledger... Yikes, I'd be in a world of hurt. Okay, so he did betray the other guy, and the Cornelius. But he's still worried about you. Wow. Alright. Oh, it's Dorothy and Niall. Yay, this one turned out really cute. Niall, is this how you wanted this one? Yeah, sure, something like that. Niall doesn't care. However, we really got screwed, you know that? Good afternoon. Are you working on another story? Looks like you two are on the trail of a scoop again. Hey, it's you kids. Oh, Estelle and Joshua. Boy, am I glad to see that they let you out of the clinker. How did you know about that? Where do you get your information from, girl? Yeah, I heard all about you kids getting arrested by the army up at the old mine. Literally, the only people who were there was us and the army. So, the army is just gossiping about us, apparently. You certainly had me worried. Why are you acting like you had nothing to do with it? It was your info that led us to the village. Hey now, what kind of face is that? Don't tell me you blame us. Did you go and check out the abandoned mine yourselves? Yeah, we did yesterday. But it was after you all had already been hauled off. We could have had a really great shot of your arrest had we been there. It really guts me that we missed such a perfect opportunity for a great shot. I swear, you people in the news business. But anyway, I was wondering if you thought this looked like the handiwork of the Sky Bandits. It sure looks that way to me. It seems that the army is sniffing around for clues too. But to be honest, it looks like there's nothing to be found here anymore. I see, that does make things a bit more difficult. Well, Mr. Reporter, why don't you let me ask you this then? Do you know from whence the Sky Bandits entered town? According to witness statements, they were seen leaving through the West Gate. Well, that's awfully strange. The mayor's residence and Beau's Market are right through the West Gate. And it seems like attacking those two places would be far more lucrative. Especially since she's the richest person in town. When you put it that way, that makes a lot of sense. But if you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you anyway? I'm glad you asked. I'm Olivier Lindheim, a wandering bard and gifted musician. I'm sure you've heard rumors about me, right? Oh, right, you're the guy who drank wine without paying at that classy restaurant. It takes guts to stiff such a big bill. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Oh, Dorothy. You're making me blush. I'm ready for my interview anytime, so don't hesitate to ask. Wow, really? I'm getting a headache just listening to this crap. These two are very much alike. I'm not even going to ask how this guy wound up with the rest of you. That would be for the best. We don't know how either, but I am glad for it for one. He entertains me very, very much. The newest model of camera on display here was stolen. Do you think the Sky Bandits have an interest in photography? No. That just makes me think it's petty theft. Like, somebody is trying to blame it on the Sky Bandits. Just because they are easy scapegoats, you know? Thanks to your shenanigans, the pages of the next issue are going to be filled with some real gripping headlines. Let me know if you get any other scoops. Alright now, alright. Stop profiting off us. Unless you're gonna give us a cut of the, a cut of the profits. Wow, it looks like the burglars made off with nearly everything. I could have sworn that my boss locked up last night. Maybe it was an inside job, maybe. Alright. The woman living here said that she had a precious memento taken by these crooks. Oops, me and my big mouth. Let's pretend like I didn't just tell you that. What I mean to say is, why don't you just ask her about it after I get done here? Thanks, man. Thanks for the heads up. That helps, really. I'm going to be done here in a minute, so would you kids butt out? Rude. Rude. So rude. Okay. We were just in there, were we not? Yeah, we were just in here. Okay. Alright. Really? But we've been everywhere. Hey, you there! What? Is something wrong? I thought I'd better give you a word of advice. Even if you are representing the mayor, at the end of the day, you are still all civilians. We cannot have you wandering around here in the middle of our investigation. Who do you think you're talking to? Your advice seems rather more like a threat. I'm just saying you need to know your place. But if you're so adamant about investigating the matter, then do it after we've cleared out of here. If we get any more trouble out of you, then I'm going to have to give you a personal invitation to jail. Forget about it, Estelle. There's no use arguing with these gentlemen. For an ass in a lion's skin, you sure know how to throw your weight around, Mr. Soldier. What did you just say? Nothing? Nothing. Olivier, shut up. May I ask what's going on here? Ooh. Somebody important just came on screen. Colonel! For a soldier in the prestigious Royal Army to be threatening our good citizens. That is an outright embarrassment to us all. But these aren't just civilians, sir. They're members of the Bracer Guild. So that makes us less than citizens? Or civilians? Oh, is that so? Then I ask you once again, what is going on here? The army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. What do you intend to accomplish by being rude to our allies? But as far as the general is concerned... Ah yes, that side of the general really concerns me. I'll take over the investigation from here, so please take your men and clear out. But sir, your men have been here since early this morning, so I presume that a sufficient investigation has been conducted by now, yes? I'll smooth things over with the general later. Is there anything else you wish me to address? No, sir. Alright, men, pack it up. We're returning to the Hawken Gate. And he just runs away. It looks like that's that. Thanks, dude. It seems that some of our personnel were rather impolite. Please allow me to apologize. I appreciate the gesture. But we made some slightly inflammatory remarks as well, so how about we let bygones be bygones? It wasn't us, it was Olivier! We need to just put some tape on Olivier and Estelle's mouth. Just duct tape them closed. That way they can't give away any secrets. That suits me just fine. As I stated before, the army is supposed to be working closely with the guild. I think our two organizations working together grants us each the ability to make up for the other's shortcomings. I'm looking forward to any progress you make with this recent series of events. Thank you, we'll do what we can. He seems like a decent guy. Estelle, I don't trust your judgment anymore. Honestly, when it comes to people, Anybody you think is a good person, I'm just gonna assume, you know? Yeah, I wonder who he is. Colonel, it's almost the appointed time. Oh, already? Excuse me, but it appears I must take my leave. Oh, but before I do, it looks like I haven't properly introduced myself. I am Alan Richard, a colonel in the Royal Army. If there is anything I can do to assist you, please don't hesitate to contact me. Colonel Richard. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Niall was the one who mentioned his name earlier. He says something about him being a sharp, young officer who leads the Royal Army's intelligence division. Oh, right. Wow, for someone in the military, he sure knows how to listen to others. Probably in his mid-30s, and he's not hard on the eyes either. He seems like he's more fit to be a politician than a service member in the army. Hey, you guys. Who was that you were just talking to in the black uniform? I could swear I've seen him somewhere before. Are you trying to tell me you didn't recognize him at all? That was Colonel Richard of the Intelligence Division. You know, the guy you mentioned earlier. What? You're not pulling my leg, are you? As fun as that would be, nope. He says so himself, so I'm fairly confident he is who he says he is. I mean, he could have lied. You never know. To think that the legend himself would show up here. Time to go chasing after him. We can't wait around here like this any longer, Dorothy. Let's see if we can catch up to him. Aye, aye, sir. Although I'm really not sure why we're chasing after anyone. Did you see his eyes light up? I wonder if he's going to do an interview or something. Huh, anyone else in the army would brush him off, but I'm sure the colonel will oblige him. What's the matter with you, Olivier? You look serious, and I gotta say, I find it creepy coming from you. He's probably just upset that he's not the one getting interviewed. I was just thinking about the colonel. I'll be the first to admit that he's quite the specimen of a man. But, what? I can say with confidence that he doesn't stand a chance against me when it comes to the ladies. Oh, he's sparkling. But I'd like to see him try just a little harder. It's no fun without a romantic rival. You just had to ask, didn't you, Joshua? I'll regret it for the rest of my life. For the memories. Alright, let's see here. Now that the soldiers are gone, how about we resume our own investigation? And I'm betting there's another pop quiz at the end of it. Let's start by talking to all the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Good idea.